Your Maytag 4000 series washer relies on three key components to fill with water: inlet screens, inlet valves, and a pressure switch. Problems with any of these can prevent the washer from filling. Inlet screens are mesh filters at the water inlet connections that prevent debris like minerals or lint from entering the washer. Inlet valves are electromagnetic devices that open to allow cold and hot water to flow into the washer based on the cycle selection. The pressure switch detects water levels in the tub using an air pressure tube and signals the control board to stop filling once the right level is reached. Problems with any of these three components can prevent your washer from filling properly. In the following sections, we'll troubleshoot each one to get your Maytag 4000 working again. Inlet screens are filters located at the points where the water supply hoses connect to the back of the washer. These small mesh screens prevent debris from entering the machine. Start by turning off the water supply and disconnecting both hot and cold water hoses from the back of the washer. Place towels underneath to catch any water. Carefully unscrew the inlet screens from the hoses. Look for buildup of minerals, lint, or sediment that can clog the mesh and restrict water flow. Gently clean the screens using a soft brush under running water. Remove all visible debris to restore full flow. Avoid using harsh chemicals that could damage the mesh. If the screen is torn, corroded, or cannot be cleaned, replace it with a new inlet screen filter. These are inexpensive and available at appliance stores. Reconnect the hoses securely and turn on the water supply. Run a test cycle to ensure water fills properly and check for leaks. The inlet valves are electromagnetic valves that control the flow of hot and cold water into the washer. They are located at the back of the machine where the hoses connect. Before testing, ensure safety by disconnecting power to the washer. Unplug the machine or turn off the circuit breaker to avoid electrical shock. To test the inlet valves, use a multimeter set to continuity or resistance mode. Check each solenoid for continuity. A reading of 2 to 5 ohms indicates a good valve. If there's no continuity, the valve is faulty and needs replacement. As an alternative to the multimeter, you can listen for an audible click when the washer is supposed to be filling. The solenoid should click as it activates to open the valve. If there's no click, the valve solenoid is likely faulty. If the multimeter shows no continuity or there's no click sound, the inlet valve needs to be replaced. Consult a professional or use compatible parts for this repair. The pressure switch senses the water level in the washer tub and signals when to stop filling. This diagram shows how the pressure tube connects the tub bottom to the pressure switch, which monitors water levels. Disconnect the pressure hose from the switch. Blow into the hose and listen for a click. This tests if the switch is working. If you don't hear a click, the pressure switch is likely faulty and needs replacement. Ensure the pressure hose is free from kinks or obstructions that could block airflow. Replacing the pressure switch is usually a simple repair that can restore proper filling. Before diving deep into repairs, check for simple issues first. Ensure the water supply valves are fully turned on. Also check that the inlet hoses aren't kinked or blocked, as this can prevent water flow. Low water pressure, below 20 pounds per square inch, can also cause filling problems. Use a gauge to check. Some newer compatible models may display error codes like F2, which can help pinpoint the issue. Always check your user manual for specific error code meanings and troubleshooting steps. Consider upgrading to eco-friendly inlet valves. These valves reduce water usage by 10 to 15%, helping you conserve water and lower your bills. Look for valves designed for low flow and water conservation. Many are available as aftermarket parts or Whirlpool equivalents. Many Maytag 4000 series washer repairs, such as cleaning inlet screens and replacing valves or pressure switches, are suitable for DIY projects. These tasks typically involve basic tools and straightforward steps. However, if you are uncomfortable working with electrical components, or if the problem continues after your attempts, it is best to contact a qualified appliance technician. Professional repairs ensure safety and proper diagnosis. To prevent future filling issues, clean inlet screens every 6 to 12 months. This simple maintenance prevents sediment buildup that can restrict water flow. Consider installing a whole house water filter to reduce sediment buildup, especially if you have well water. This prevents minerals and debris from reaching your washer's inlet system. If original parts are unavailable, consider refurbished options from reliable suppliers. These can restore functionality while being more cost-effective than new replacements. Stay informed about recalls from Maytag and explore community repair solutions online. Forums and repair communities often share helpful tips and alternative fixes for older models.